I'm Sunny Paradeshi, and this is my wife, Natasha Paradeshi, and also business partner. We have 2 little kids, Zachariah and Sophie. We've been married for almost 10 years.
So we started Solace Media right before we got married, and we have always both had an entrepreneurial itch and a desire to solve problems. And so one thing that we saw in the nonprofit and the small business space was so many great organizations doing incredible work and changing lives, but they often didn't have the marketing expertise to be able to be shown in the world as credible and raise the funds that they needed to, and that's why we started Solace Media. I think that trying to help the organizations who are doing the really hard work is what motivates us to keep going and do our best in serving each of our clients really well, because they're feeding people who are hungry. They are serving veterans. They are helping people who have intellectual and developmental disabilities, right? So they're doing this incredibly hard work. And that's why if we can help them through our storytelling services, our website services, and our videography, that's what really brings us to life. And so many times Sunny and I just look at each other and we're like, we can't believe we get to do this. We can't believe that this is where God has called us and we get to do this every day. So we heard about the Redemptive Business Lab through a friend of ours, David Kwan, who is Rachel Kwan's husband. She's a member of the TrueWorks team. And David called one day and was like, so I thought you and Sunny might be good for this thing that my wife is doing. TrueWorks is this it's introducing a redemptive framework to your business. And so I said, let me ask Sunny. So I asked Sunny, and what did you say?
So what is redemptive framework?
And I was like, it's something about Jesus and business, I think. And what did you say?
I said, sounds great, let's do it.
Let's do it. I mean, it was intriguing, just the idea of re-enchanting the world and re-enchanting, our businesses and our business. And we didn't know what to expect, but just the thought that there is something more, something that we feel like is missing in our business, that maybe this lab can help us really bring out or do better. And so, it was a whole mindset shift. This idea of ethical being I win and you win. And that's how we just thought, oh yeah, that makes sense. But then there's something more, which is sacrifice. Through me sacrificing, we all win. And just that creative restoration through sacrifice was mind-blowing for us.
It's not like one of those retreats that you go on a weekend and you have no idea what to do after that. It wasn't like that. They have been intentionally in touch with us, getting the cohort together so we don't lose those connections. And so we're actively involved in each other's lives. So we have dinner with the people that we met at the lab, have coffee with them, and so that's been the greatest part about this.
I think the encouragement that we received at TrueWorks and even the relationships that we had even after that, even having dinner with people and just getting to know them, was just such a blessing, right? People who have a bigger vision for the future, right? So we're not thinking small but dreaming big, meant so much to us. And there were a few people that we met that have really impacted our lives. So I'll just name 3 people. The first was Cindy Marion, who just her humility, even after building such a successful marketing agency, just made me want to be best friends with her. Just that you could do so much, accomplish so much, but still just have that level of care for people, and was truly humbling.
Nico Lorenzatos, we learned about perseverance from him. He just went through some very difficult hardships, but he persevered, and he's on the other side, and that was a great lesson to learn.
And God really honored that. And then we met Kevin Daughtry, who just lives in a place of abundance and generosity that, even though Kevin's still in the marketing space, he doesn't even bat an eye to lending a helping hand. And that was just really warmed our hearts. And it was like a breath of fresh air. Kevin's like a breath of fresh air in a very self-centered world. And so we were just incredibly thankful for all of these people that we met. think what TrueWorks has really done is been able to provide courage to each of our businesses that have been operating individually, knowing that these are our missions, but now there's courage in community. And I think that's what's really beautiful and exciting. I feel this just energy whenever we meet with our cohort. It's very different from a lot of places you'll network with people and you don't really know where they are, but we're all in the same place where we want to re-enchant the world. And I think that's what's so beautiful about bringing all these businesses and nonprofits together.